Oops. Okay, so tell me about a time when you had a challenging or difficult person you were working with. Describe how you managed the relationship to achieve your desired outcome or result.
Okay, Monica. Um, okay. When I worked in HEPNET, Enterprise HEPNET, for a client, um, um, Winner University, this client needs to retrieve data for a new mobile app. Well, um, my task in this project was create a new API for connect the data to a new mobile app. Um, well, then I create the new API with 10 methods. I used in .NET Core with clean architecture and validate all the methods, and the team defined the data to retrieve. For example, student information, uh, other data, for example, enrollments, and other more methods that got a new API. When I create this API, I create in so many days because I got a lot of experience in codes, and uh, will appear some issues that I coordinate these issues and I give the solutions. When I finish my project, the area of this client um, stay very happy and um, comfortable with my work, because was very useful for the client. This is an example that I worked in this enterprise, Monica.
Yeah, Jaime, so sorry. Good example, but for the question, they were asking you, when did you have a time when you didn't get along with someone? And then what happened? So they were asking you about a specific time when you had somebody you're working with that was difficult, but you were able to manage that relationship to achieve the outcome.
Okay, Monica. Well, in this for this question, mm, well,
And also
I
have a think, sorry, before you go into it, remember what they're looking for is like uh, that senior leadership, helping others, listening to the other side when you're disagreeing, things like that. So sorry to interrupt.
okay, Monica. Well, in this case, when I worked in Swiss Alerta, this is a Peruvian enterprise. Um, I worked like a leader tech, and uh, in this opportunity, some programmer got a problem with a code. This code was in C#, and we can, for example, we can create news pop-ups on the web system, and he told me what was him problem, him error, and then I explained about how he can code and what the properties of, for example, how can create good or programmer good the solution, because I got a lot of experience in this system, because I create the solution, the structure of the system. Well, when I help this programmer, my boss give me okay, because I was very useful for the team, no? To help the programmers and other programmers in others moments.
Okay, Jaime, thanks for sharing that example. Is there anything specific instead of you said there's issues with the code? Did you talk it out with that engineer to understand their side? So yeah, that's a good example of you helping somebody, but it's not really answering the question. So the question is asking, you had a difficult, let's just say you were planning a project with somebody, and your what you thought would be the best way to implement or to update systems was different from the person you were working with. How did you manage that to come up with a better result? So
Okay.
what they're looking for, yeah, for our senior engineers and leaders is a large impact. So something that had so yeah, something that really made a significant impact, even though you disagreed with somebody to start.
Okay, Monica. Well, um, I got other example. For example, when I worked in well, when for example in Swiss Alerta, when I worked like a leader, teach leader, some problems happen in this opportunity. For example, the architecture of the solution of this system I create in n tiers, no, in n tiers, and some programmers wants to create, for example, new forms or new views, but I got a correct architecture to the solution, no? Then I join with all the teams and shares ideas about how to improve the solution, how to create the best create the best or show the best practice to code, no, the solution. Well, when I share those ideas, we the products or all this conversation, we maps or we select of the better idea to improve the system, no? But I show or I give my ideas correctly and explain all the archetypes and properties of the solution. And that's all, Monica.
Is there anyone specific that you were working with?
Well, some specific,
Like
for
a
example,
specific situation, yeah.
yeah, for example, the archetype of the solution, it was in n tiers, and the application was a web system and connect to SQL database and use MVC partners.
Yeah, Jaime. So sorry, really good example, but again, they're looking for like a specific person or that you. So what they're looking for is you disagreeing with somebody, and then you still listening to what the other person has to say, even though you're disagreeing, being respectful of their opinion and thoughts, and you know considering that and then coming together. They said I think we you should do this, the system like X, Y, and Z, and you're like, I think, yeah, based on how it was built, I recommend this. But you're able to come together and come up with even a better solution because you in that disagreement. So that's what they're specifically looking for.
Well, when I disagree, for example, in the case of the Swiss Alerta, when I disagree with a programmer to code, for example, a new pop-up, first I share my ideas and I listen the ideas of the program, no, and show for me was the better way to code and practical way, because it's very fast and is more, it got more performance to the system.
Okay, sounds good, Jaime. So Jaime, I just wanted to, just as a recruiter, thank you for like, preparing, and I just wanted to ask you, I know your interview's coming up tomorrow. Let me just see here. Yeah, tomorrow. So it's up to you. Do you feel like more time to prepare for the behavioral side would be helpful for you?
Well, because tomorrow is the will be the interviews.
Yeah.
Yes, I can move this date because you organize your time with other person, and uh, I will, or I am, well, professional person, and I don't want to move the date because there are other people like me that prepare and take time with the next interviews. No problem. Tomorrow I going to the interviews and I give all better that I got for the interviews.
Yeah, I mean, I totally understand. I am just letting you know because it's okay. If you do, but what's more important is, especially because for this interview, you have to do well in both you have really good experience. You have to do well in both the coding and through the experiences you share on the behavioral side. So it's a combination of both to do really well for this interview process. So I just want to make sure you're still okay if you do take like more time to prepare if you need it. It's not going to reflect on you. I just want to make sure that you feel you come in really, with I'm going to ask you a couple more behavioral questions, but I just want to make sure that you share the best examples and you feel really prepared for both sides. I just want to make sure I understand you want to be professional and not move the meetings, but I also want to make sure that you have a good experience and make sure you're able to share, all of your experience in the way that they're looking for. So that's why I'm suggesting this. It's not, if you feel prepared for tomorrow, I'm 1000%. Thank you for the preparation, no problems. But I just wanted to let you know, as your recruiter, I'm happy to support you to, if you need a little bit more time to prepare on the behavioral side, because that side is just as important for you to do well for this interview process.
Okay, Monica, I understand. Yes.
Yeah, so Jaime, it's up to you. If you want to, if you need an extra week or two to prepare on the behavioral side, just let me know. If not, your interview is confirmed tomorrow, so there's no problems. I just want to make sure that you're able to share, you
Well,
know,
Monica, I got a question. If I change the date of the interview, the behavior interview, only this interview or all the interviews?
Yeah, every interview has both behavioral and technical, so it would
Okay,
move everything because every interviewer will ask you both.
okay,
However,
okay,
it's very,
okay,
very important, Jaime, to do both well on both, just pass
okay,
our interview.
okay. But if I change, for example, the date of the interviews, um, how can I say, it's not good for me. Maybe less my I don't know. Uh, mm, how can I say my opportunity to the interviews or
No,
just
yeah. Don't worry about that, Jaime. Right now, we have plenty of opportunities. It's better for you to come really, really prepared and with strong examples and to take the interview a little bit later than to go in and then take the interview and only do, it's like you have really good experience. I just want to make sure you're very prepared for the behavioral side too, because what they're looking for is very specific, especially for a senior. So I just want to make sure, I'm happy to take more time with you to prepare this side. But I just want to make sure it won't affect you. You still have, even if you push it out a week or two, you're okay right now as far as getting an offer. Our interview process, I know it's a lot of preparation, but it's very, very, what they're looking for is very specific. So I just want to make sure that you're okay. If you tell me I'm okay for tomorrow, that's okay. I just want to make sure that you are able to, on the coding side, I can't really help you, but on this side, I'm able to kind of coach you on your behavioral answers.
okay, Monica. Well, I want to change the day for
Okay, okay.
yes,
To
yes,
prepare. Okay,
please.
sounds good. And we'll hop on another call. Maybe I'll do it a little bit longer for us to go through more examples for you, Jaime, before you interview. So I wanted to check in with your availability as far as, the week. Usually, I would say, when do you feel comfortable interviewing if we move your interview?
Well, I want to move 1 week.
Okay, so what is your availability? 25, 26, 27, and 30, 31, just in case.
Well, 20, 25.
So March 25th, March
Okay.
26th,
Let's
March 27. Also. So yeah, the week of March 30, 31, 1, 2 would be great.
Monica, 25. 25.
Okay, can you share, because our team has to reschedule based on like everybody's availability. Jaime, so I want to check in. What is your availability for that time? So we're gonna still split it up into 2 days. Do you have more availability you can share?
Okay. Monica, you asked me about about what? I don't understand.
So we need to, when we reschedule your interview, we have to coordinate it with everybody's schedule. So can you provide as much availability as possible starting on 325?
And you asked me about the hours
Yeah.
of the day.
What hours are you available?
Okay. Yes. On the morning, or maybe in maybe this hour, 12. I don't problem.
Okay, 12 p.m. to 3, 4, 5 p.m. I just need to give a range to our team so they can work on scheduling you.
Yes, Monica.
Okay, so 12 p.m. to 5 p.m. your time. What about 326?
Yes, I agree.
Same thing? Okay.
Monica, and this the change of the date is for the final interview. Yes.
Correct. Yeah, it would move. It's up to you, Jaime. You can keep it for tomorrow, the scheduled date, but I just want to make sure the behavioral questions and the side of what they're looking for is very specific. So I just want to make sure, if you feel prepared, I'll leave it alone. But if you do need more time, it's okay to take more time to prepare.
Um, I agree with the 1 week to prepare, Monica.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and but Jaime, since because there's like multiple interviewers on the interview, I would need to more availability from you. So the times you're available between 325, 326, 327, but also 4:30, 3:30 and 3:31 would be helpful for our team to schedule you.
Okay. I select mm, three. You said 3 to 5.
No, it's any time between 8 a.m., 9 a.m. your time to 5 p.m.
Yes. In AMP, I want to do the interview. AM or PM.
Okay, so I just wanted to check in. Is there a specific time when you're not available to join the interview on those dates?
A specific time? Well, uh, I can for example 9 a.m. to 12 and to 11 a.m. No? I can in this time, or in the afternoon. I can, for example, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m.
Okay, so three. Perfect. Okay, so every day from 325, 326, 327, 3:30, and 3:31, are you available from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. your time?
Yes, Monica, I be able. Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay, Jaime, I know we're at time right now. I just want to double check with you. It's up to you. If you feel prepared to interview tomorrow, I don't have to let the team know. It's completely your choice. But if you think that more time will help you, then I'm happy to move it. It's completely however you feel.
Okay, Monica. Okay.
Okay, so are you sure? Are you okay with moving the interview out? Then I will reach out to the team right now.
Yes, I want to move the interview to 1 week.
Okay, so we'll do our best, Jaime, because interviewer availability. we may have to, it could be 1 week, it could be 1 week and a half from now. I just want to make sure, are you okay with that? If we pushed it out 1 week or 1 week and a half due to the interviewer availability?
Yes, I agree, Monica.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, Jaime, so I'm going to share the availability you shared with me to our team, and then we'll get you rescheduled. And then in between that time, are you available to reconnect for about 30 minutes to 1 hour to go over more behavioral questions?
Yes, yes, I am available, Monica.
Okay, Jaime, when do you want to do it early next week for us to reconnect?
Yes,
Okay, what day would work best for you next week?
um, this interview is like this interview to pre interviews
Yeah, it's practice to practice the behavioral
for
question.
practice. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, Monica. Well, Tuesday,
Okay, Tuesday. What time would work best for you?
Tuesday in 9 a.m. It's okay.
Yep, 9 a.m. So let me just make sure.
Okay,
Sorry, let me check. Okay, so 9 a.m. Yep, that's perfect. So I'll put Audible mock interview. Okay, Jaime. So I'm going to send you that mock interview for 9 a.m. on Tuesday. I'll set it for about 1 hour just in case we need more time. Also, Jaime, remember for any of our interviews, make sure if you have questions, do not Google or ChatGPT anything. Just make sure to ask the interviewer. They are going to assess you on your knowledge. So just
okay,
wanted to
okay.
kind of, yeah, check
No,
that.
no,
And
no
then
problem.
okay, sounds good. So I'm going to reach out to the team to reschedule our interview for tomorrow, and then next Tuesday at 9 o'clock, we will continue to prepare the behavioral questions.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Monica, to help
Yeah,
me.
you're welcome, Jaime. Yeah, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Our interview process is just very specific. So I just want to make sure that you're really set up for success. And yeah, you have really
Ah,
good experience. So just wanted to.
see, see, yes, Monica. I searches about the position in Audible. The person do need to join the marketing teams, no? This is the position, no?
It's for so it's not just for the marketing team, it's for any of our software development engineer team. So it's
But
for
excuse me, but a specific project is the in the marketing teams because I see the code of the position and I search in the web of Audible.
yeah, I mean initially when we talked, we're just using that as an application, but we have 5 different teams open.
Okay.
So
Eh,
it's not for marketing technology. It could be, but it could also be for one of our other teams.
okay. If, for example, you choose my teams, or I going to select a specific teams.
Yeah, so I mean it depends. Once you pass the interview, there's a
Okay.
group of hiring managers that will review your experience and in your interview feedback. They
Okay.
will decide, well, Jaime has good experience for our team, or, and then and depends on the availability.
Okay.
Sometimes we don't have availability. So I just wanted to kind of share with you it could be one of the different teams, but the interview process is exactly the same, Jaime. So I just want to share that with you. Also, Jaime, I know you have experience in systems. So there's another position opened. It's for internal tools, infrastructure, automation, CI/CD. It's a senior position as well. It's called a senior systems engineer. It's very similar to this position as well. You have the option of that team has a lot of openings too. Um, I dropped the application in the chat. I just want to check in with you since we're already rescheduling your interview. If you feel this position is a better fit for you, then I'm happy to adjust and schedule you with this team.
Okay. No, thank you so much, Monica. Only I asking about the position because I search more details of the position. That's all, Monica.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, as I mentioned, the interview process is the same regardless of team. It's just a matter of when you pass the interviews, they'll do team matching at the end.
Okay. Okay, Monica.
Okay, but yeah, marketing technology has openings. So it could be for marketing technology or some of our other teams. But yeah, once you pass the interviews, we can talk about what teams are open. If you have specific interest in a specific team.
No, because my question is about. I know this position is of the technology, no, the developer, no, engineer.
Yeah, it's a
But
senior
yes,
software development engineer.
yes. But my question is for what kind of projects? No, what kind of project? When because I watched in the Audible website, no, the position, no, specific also specific in the marketing projects, no. This is only my question.
Yeah, I mean, so I think way back when I sent you um, the email for the assessment, there was information on the different teams. So I can actually send you that information right now. So you have an idea of there's about 5 different teams we have open. So I can give it's like high level information of what the teams do. So I can definitely share that with you. I can actually drop it in the chat here as well.
Okay, Monica.
So yeah, in that, I know there was a lot of emails, but in that first email, this is an overview of some of the teams, Adam team, marketing technology, CMS team. We also have a fintech team. These are some of the things that they're working on. And then during your interview process, you're actually going to meet with both Mexico and or US interviewers. So that you can ask them more about what kind of projects are you working on? What's your technology? They usually leave 5 minutes for you to ask them questions.
Okay, okay, Monica.
So yeah, these are some of the examples of teams that we have open to give you an idea of like what kinds of things that they're doing.
Well, yes. I got the idea about the teams, no? Because I search in the Audible web, no?
Also,
I got
yeah,
the idea.
Jaime, are you able to see the chat here?
Can you repeat, please?
Is there there's a chat here. I'll type hello. I just sent you more information on the
Ah,
different
okay.
teams.
Yes, I got it, Monica.
Yeah, this kind of gives you an overview of what the teams are working on.
Ah, okay,
I think these are 3 teams. So one's marketing technology, one is CMS team, one is our Atom team. These are some of the things that different teams are working on.
perfect, Monica. Yes, I got this information.
Okay, sounds good, Jaime. So yeah, Jaime, I'm going to reach out to our team to get you rescheduled. It could be so 1 week out. At the worst case, depending on interview availability, it could happen the week of the 30th. I just wanted to let you know. Would you be okay with that? I just want to make sure that you're okay with that as well.
Okay, okay, Monica, I agree.
Okay, sounds good. I just sent you for us to reconnect on Tuesday to go through more behavioral questions and
Okay.
your examples.
I will be
And then,
I will be focusing in this behavior interview.
okay, sounds good. And also, yeah, continue to prepare for the coding side because I had a candidate that just focused too much on behavioral side and then they didn't do well on the coding side and the system design. So just continue to prepare for both, but on Tuesday we'll reconnect and I'll give you some more feedback.
Okay, Monica, perfect.
Okay. Thank you, Jaime. Thank you so much for your time. And I really, really appreciate you taking the time to prepare for this interview as well.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Monica. And we see you the next week, the next week, the next
Yep.
Tuesday.
Sounds good, Jaime. Talk to you soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week.
Okay, thank you, Monica.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye bye.